we doing? It's the night that I came on here to talk to y'all. Where are y'all at? Where are you at? I hope you guys are entertained tonight while I'm doing this. Hey, this is one of them things for me. Are we not entertained yet? Don't mind my mic, it's very touchy and sensitive. And my acoustics are a little off right now since I'm in a new room. Yeah. So, so. Where is everybody up to tonight? What are we all up to? Are we all just chilling? Being immaculate? Hmm. So where? So where is ever? So what is everybody up to tonight? The fun thing. What are you guys up to tonight on this glorious Thursday that happens to be cold? It happens to be cold. Well, it was cold this morning. I know that much. Yeah. Mm-mm-mm. All right. All right. All right. I guess nobody's watching but me. I'm watching myself. Watch myself. Oh man, that's good. It's good. It's good. Man, so like I said, I'm back. Got a whole new setup. Still haven't put. I still haven't got the background sign that I want to put up yet. But there's like some things that I wanted to say while I'm up on here, and go with the flow of naturality, and you know talk about why I haven't been on here for a while, which I mean I'm pretty sure everybody's seen me when I did have the cast on, and then after the cast, it was this bad boy. This sucked. This is like Frankenstein's shoe. I wore this for another 4 to 8 weeks, I think. But it was like, man, they should have gave me two of them, so I could have walked around like Frankenstein. I think my video just cut out. It doesn't like me. Just bear with me. I don't know why it did that. Hold on. I will be right back with you. Hold on. I'm back. My bad. The camera wants to act goofy all of a sudden because, I was waiting to start and I was making sure everything was ready. But apparently, my camera does not like me half of the time. I'm honestly thinking about just getting a different one. But I'm not going to be on here very long. Yeah, I'm not going to be on here that long. So, the things that I wanted to get on here and say are that, hmm, I'm back. I'm about to have a whole new drop in the back. And then I'm going to I'm going to start after this. It might be a couple weeks before I get back on here because I'm honestly wanting to find a female co host to bring some diversity and different perspective than just me as a man on here talking, because, there's a lot of things a guy can talk about. But I feel like adding a lady co host to this would make it a little more interesting to get different sides of opinion from a woman and then from a man. And then the conversation would be like, typically the way it should be. And that's what I'm going to do after, I get done with this. I'm going to want to take and find a lady co-host. If I can find one, that meaning if they're not scared to be on camera, they're not camera shy, and they can actually go with the flow of all this and being able to hold that conversation and don't shut down too fast or shut down at all, really. And I mean, I'm pretty sure there's women that want to do podcasts that aren't scared to be on camera. I don't think any woman's scared to be on camera, but I'm pretty sure they're like, well, I don't know about doing a podcast because then if we do a podcast with him, it's gonna be probably like horrible. And then don't worry, I'm not gonna attack you. I'm looking to get different, types of opinion to the whole thing going on. As me being, like I said, it'd be good to have a woman's perspective on a podcast instead of just like me because I can go on and on and on and on all day about guys being how we are, how macho some of us are, how some of us like to pretend to be something that we're not. There's a lot of things that can go on with this, but I probably won't be on here for a couple weeks until I find somebody that actually wants to fill the role and be on the podcast. If not, you know what? If I can't find a lady co-host to go on here with me, it'd be all right. I'll do this by myself because, I started out by myself, did this the whole time by myself, and then I did the problematic with B-Diz, now I'm back to doing what I do, but at the same time I'm doing this and I'm still doing my music. I still do that. There's going to be a lot more of that. Trust me. And then I have, the turntables to the addition. So, yeah, like I said, it's a whole new different type of trend for me right now. I got a million things that run through my mind. And it's always going to run through my mind. But like I said, I honestly just wanted to get up on here and tell y'all, there's going to be my logo, in the background. And I don't know. I'm thinking of probably holding off until it gets closer to Halloween. Or the night before Halloween, I might do a podcast. I don't know yet. But, I'll notify you ahead of time because I want to be able to promote. I'm going to start promoting earlier than what I do so that way I can give you guys more time to be like, oh, well, I don't know if I want to watch it. I might want to watch it. I might not. kind of let you guys run that through your mind. Don't think about it too hard, because the longer you think about it and the harder you think about it, the more it just eats at you. But, it is what it is. I mean, if you watch it, you watch it. If you don't, you don't. It ain't going to bother me. You know what I mean? So, honestly, to tell the truth, I bet nobody was expecting that today. Me being on time on here. Normally, I'm running a little behind. This time, I'm not. This time, I'm actually on cue with it. So, I was actually on time, but there for a little minute, that little slip up with the camera just happened. So, I mean, things happen. I mean, you can't plan. It's a hit or miss, and you just go with the flow. You know what I mean? But next time, I will make sure that everything is up the top, tip shape. So and you already know, it is what it is with me. I'm gonna continue to do me. So, like I said, I just wanted to get up on here and kind of talk about the changes. And I'm probably gonna change the name to my podcast. I'm not for sure yet, but when I do change it, I'll let you know. I mean, there's a lot of people that have like the nest at the end of it. I don't know if I'm gonna keep that there or not, but I know for sure it's still gonna be Crow because that's who I am. I'm Crow, but I might change the nest part and the from. I'm not sure exactly what I'm gonna change it to yet, but when I do, trust me, you guys will be the first to know because as soon as you get that notification that pops up, Crowe's having a podcast event. Yep, we're good to go. We're good to go from there. So we're going to go from there, and I'm going to actually, notify you guys before, like, I'm probably going to start notifying, like, probably start notifying, like, on Fridays, so that way after I do one, it'll be another one, like until that Thursday, and then every Friday is probably when I'll put a notification out for y'all to be able to join and try to give you guys more notice. Maybe every 2 weeks, like I might do not like since I did one this week, it wouldn't be this Thursday, but it'll probably be the Thursday after. I'm gonna try to give everybody a chance to kind of, you know, tell me if they want to watch it or not. I don't think I do enough advertising with it, but I'm gonna have to start doing that eventually, and I'm gonna have to put you guys like to where you guys get a while to make your minds up if you want to watch it or not. But like I said, I'm here to entertain. I'm gonna be here. I'm gonna annoy the heck out of you until you guys get tired of watching it. And then you guys gonna see me, you guys gonna be like, man, you're annoying. You know that? You're really annoying, dude. Yeah. I'm that type of person now. I'm gonna be annoying. Really don't care if I am. But I will make it worthwhile. And I'm gonna entertain. And there's one other thing, man. I just don't know yet what it is, but I feel like I've been being watched for a while now. I just don't know. I mean, have you ever felt like that? Like you've been being watched? Like somebody's watching you, but you just, when you look around, you don't see nobody. But I don't know, man. I feel like somebody's been following me around, watching me. It's kind of weird. I mean, I'm pretty sure there's them little creep stalkers out there that be walking around, that be following you when they see you, and because they think, oh hey, look, I've seen that dude on podcast, on Facebook, on YouTube. Let's follow him. Let's see what he's up to. But who knows? I mean, it's kind of creepy. It doesn't bother me, but I'm pretty sure if it gets any further, and I do think somebody is watching me, I'll probably deal with it. But Who knows? I could just be paranoid. Who knows? I might be. I don't know. I'll figure it out. But like I said, if you are a lady, woman, female, and you're interested in being my co-host on from the Crow's Nest, that's what the name is for now until I decide on the name. But if you decide that you feel like you want to do a podcast with me, inbox me. Just don't, don't be scared. It's actually like the easiest thing. You see me doing it. It's easy. It's not that hard. You got to feel comfortable doing it though. That's the thing. When I first started out, I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't even comfortable. I was nervous. I had to come up out that shell that I was in, and I did. And now it's just like, boom, I'm up out of that shell. I'm ready. Let's get it. Let's get it. So I've been doing this for a while, except for, being in the cast, wearing a boot, being on crutches, trying to get around. I didn't feel like doing any of that when I was on crutches and in the cast. I didn't want to even be on it. I wanted to be like, forget it all. And I didn't even make music because I couldn't even sit at my desk like comfortably, and I couldn't even stand up to mess with my turntable. So it was like, can't do it. Couldn't even stand up. I don't think I want to be standing there trying to hobble with one foot and then fall over and be like, timber, boom. So that's where it would have ended up going if, I would have had to do the whole 1 foot and cast up. I'm pretty sure I probably could have put like a chair right there or something and did it. But I still don't think that would have been comfortable. It don't seem like it. Being in the cast, it really ain't comfortable. And I remind you, I had to drive back after it happened. I had to drive back with a cast on. And it wasn't my driving foot, it was my left foot. So I had to drive with that uncomfortable cast on with my foot bent out like a ballerina sitting in the car. Drove 400 miles just to get home for 5 hours. I stopped a couple of times just so I could, let it dangle out the car. Then I got to a point where I'm like, forget this. I just want to get this drive over. I got back on the road. I got back home as quick as possible when I had that cast on. And I'm still not even going to lie. Even sitting in the car, it's still a little uncomfortable because I still got time to still, for it to completely get back to where it was. And I got to strengthen that muscle back in my leg. But it'll get back. I'll get it there. But like I said, that's the reason why, I wasn't doing anything. And I barely did anything because, being in the cast, man, you never know how miserable it is until you have one on, because you're like, man, I want to go walking. I want to walk without having to hop. There was a couple of times I had to catch myself when I lived in my old apartment. There was a couple of times I had to catch myself from falling down the steps. And man, I tell you, it is it's crazy. But I was like, this is not working. And here my mom's over here like, well, you got this cast on. You can just sit down and slide down the steps, and then you can sit down and push your way back up the steps. I'm like, man, I'm not doing none of that. I'm trying to get up the steps as fast as I can. I don't think I'm going to be able to push myself up the steps that fast because I got to use both heads. It just ain't happening. So what I did is I hopped slowly though and held on to the railing and used my hand and pushed against the wall and held on to the railing and hopped back up steps. But, it is what it is when you got a cast on. I'm pretty sure somebody's had a cast on their leg at one point. They know what I'm talking about. Instead of you wanting to sit down and trying to move your way slowly up and down the steps, sitting on your butt, but you want to get up them steps as fast as you can, especially when your bathroom's upstairs. Ooh, yeah. Once I got upstairs, there was no turning around and coming back down. Not until I had a doctor's appointment. And I'm glad it was during the summer and not the winter, because I think if it would have been during the winter, I wasn't going nowhere. There was, yeah, I wouldn't have been going anywhere. I'd be like, nope, I'm gonna slip on the ice, and I'll just be laying there, and I'll freeze to death. Just kidding, I wouldn't freeze to death. I'd crawl back in the house instead of trying to get up and walk. I would have rolled over on my back and went like this and moved like a worm, just so I can get back in the house to get warm. But I'm just kidding. I wouldn't have did none of that. I would have had one of my kids come out with the little cart, and I would have had them cart me back in the crib. But like I said, trying to I'm trying to like, expand and make everything more interesting on here. So, like I said, if you're a woman, lady, female, and we're friends on Facebook and you're interested in doing the podcast, just let me know. If you're not, don't even worry about trying to message, because it's not even worth the effort. But if you message me and then you say you want to do it and then you just never show up, there was no point for you to message in the first place. So, think about it before you do it. Just don't waste time. I don't have time to be wasting. My time is valuable just like your time is valuable. You waste my time, I waste your time. So, I'm trying to be like, I'm being professional about this. So, I'm just trying to expand the podcast. I mean, I feel like it'd be nice to have a lady, woman, female podcast co host, help out with, like, instead of me sitting here talking by myself. I think a dynamic duo team makes things more interesting. So, I mean, like I said, hit me up. Let me know if you're interested. If not, I mean, don't hit me up. Yeah. Just don't even message. Don't even try if you're not interested. But if you are and you're serious and it's something that you think that you want to do and you're committed to doing it, give it a try for like a few times. And if you don't like it, I understand. That's the whole thing. I can understand too. Because like I said, when I first started, I was kind of effy, but I kept going because it was something that I wanted to do. And this makes me happy doing this. I mean, there's a lot of perks and things for it that comes along with it, but it takes the initiative for you to step out your little eggshell or your shell and not be a ghost and get yourself out there to doing it. But like I said, think about it. If you're a lady, woman, female, want to be a co-host on From the Crow's Nest with me, reach out, talk to me a little bit, and I'll tell you. Well, don't worry, there'll be things for us to talk about, and it will be interesting. So, I mean, I'm not trying to like. So now, since it's going to be a whole new season, and I'm ending the first season like this right now, and I will be back. Even though I said I'm back, even though I was like DJ Crowe's back, I said that, and I am back, but it's like I'm probably gonna take like the time for like a week, 2 weeks, maybe like a week, because like I said, I might do something on or before Halloween. Who knows? But like I said, I'm gonna try to look for a lady co-host. I probably shouldn't say female. They're probably like, F you. You keep saying female. I mean, woman, lady, co-host. If you're interested, just hit me up in Messenger, because I don't give out my phone number. And I tend not to give out my phone number. That's just one thing that I'm not, it's not, we're not going to go there. But like I said, let's not be scared. Let's
see what we can achieve by being a do it a do. See, now I'm tongue twisted. See, I just got tongue twisted. See, I don't like that. Now, tongue twisted sucks as well. Let's be a dynamic duo team. I almost got tongue twisted again trying to say that. But now I'm going to get up off of here. I hope, you guys enjoy yourself and have a great night, even though it's going to be chilly in the morning and probably cold right now. I wouldn't know because I'm not outside. And I am not outside. But like I said, I am going to get up off of here and I'm going to tell y'all, I hope y'all have a great night and y'all enjoy yourself. And, don't be scared to, step out of your shell sometimes and do the things that you've always wanted to do because it's not going to hurt you. It's just going to make you stronger. And that's been a saying for a while. But like I said, I'm going to get up off of here. Now I'm going to get up off of here. I'm going to tell y'all have a great night. And remember, and always remember to stay blessed. Y'all have a great night. I'll be back sometime soon.